Dear Saab Jalani, Leader of the Council, Councillor Ali, friends, Assalamu alaikum. You have done me a great honour and privilege for inviting me here today, and I thank you for it. I am the Foreign Secretary of people who worship in mosques, as much as I am the Foreign Secretary of people who worship in churches or synagogues or temples, or those who do not practice their faith at all. I thank you for your honour. It is a privilege to address any gathering to celebrate the birth of the Prophet, but a special privilege to address the largest gathering in Europe, and I congratulate you for the way you have organised this and the message that you have sent around Britain and around Europe for the community that exists here. I speak to you today in a spirit of deep respect for the Muslim faith, which inspires over 1 billion people around the world. I speak to you in a spirit of humility at the great challenges that we must address together. And I speak to you too in a spirit of gratitude for the contribution that the Muslim communities of Britain make to our country, from business to culture and now to politics, with the first Muslim sitting in the Labour cabinet, represented on councils as well as in Westminster. You are our colleagues and our friends in the great task of building this country's future. You are also 2 million Muslims across Britain through your enterprise, helping us build our economy, through your values, helping us teach the next generation, and through your internationalism represented on this platform today with scholars from Pakistan, with representatives of the Pakistani High Commission. With your international outlook, you are giving us links around the world. I have just come this afternoon from a meeting with the President of Pakistan, President Asif Zardari. He asked me, from the bottom of his heart, to convey his deepest greetings to you on this important occasion. President Zardari and the people of Pakistan need our cooperation and help as they confront the great challenges that face that country. The hadith of the Prophet Muhammad says, "None of you truly believes until he wishes for his brother that he wishes for himself." This golden rule, as you have heard from Pir Saab Jalani today, is shared by all the major religions, and it is the foundation for this government's work in development overseas. That includes about £150 million a year to Pakistan. By next year, Pakistan will be the second largest aid recipient of any country in the world. It pays the development program of your Labour government pays for more than 1 million people displaced from the instability in the northwest frontier and elsewhere. It pays for 6 million Pakistani children to go to school every year. It helps save the lives of 300,000 pregnant women in Pakistan with disease. Britain is a true friend of Pakistan and the Pakistani people, and under this government we will always remain so. Miladi-Nabi is an occasion for all of us, Muslims and non-Muslim, to reflect on the teaching of the Prophet. He taught of the single moral universe that we all inhabit. He spoke of the humanity interlinked as different parts of the human body. He described the interconnectedness of life. He addressed to each of us the need for responsibility and respect towards all. Respect is what we offer today. Respect in the laws of our country that guarantee equal rights to those of all religions and those of all races. Respect in the services of health and education and criminal justice, irrespective of race or religion. Respect for the different ways of life that make up the mosaic of modern Britain. And alongside respect, responsibility for each of us. Responsibility to work to strengthen understanding in our communities. responsibilities to contribute to our common life, and responsibility to work together to keep our country safe. That spirit, that credo, informs our international policy too. To affirm the rights of Palestinians to a state of their own based on 1967 borders, with Jerusalem as its capital, living alongside Israel. To affirm also democratic rule in Bangladesh, where the rights of all people need to be respected. To affirm independence and security in Afghanistan, where the government and people need our support. And to affirm our shared responsibility to care for our planet and its people. These values stem from teachings that you worship. Friends, many things have been said about the Muslim faith. From the point of view of your Labour government, the Muslim faith is a faith of peace and coexistence between religions. It is a faith that we recognise as brothers and sisters of our own. And today is a day for pride for you in your faith and praise from the rest of us. Let me end with the words of someone who is not a Muslim, but who you all respect. Mahatma Gandhi said about the Prophet Muhammad and about Islam as follows: I became more than ever convinced that it was not the sword that won a place for Islam. It was the rigid simplicity, the utter humility of the Prophet. His scrupulous regard for pledges, his intense devotion to his friends and followers, his dignity, his fearlessness, his absolute trust in God and in his own mission. These and not the sword carried everything before him and overcame every obstacle. Friends, the Prophet's teaching have touched the lives of so many people the world over. It is my honour, a great honour, to celebrate with you here today and with all Muslims across Britain. Thank you for listening. I wish you a joyous Eid Melad1.